Hi guys, in the previous lecture we have built this post area. Here you can see that this area we have inserted these images and their text, and now in this lecture we are going to build this thing here. First of all, this is the background image. Here you can see that this is an image, it have different style in the background. We will insert this image, this heading, and then these are the 4 headings, and each heading will take only 25% width. So now let's start. This is the closing tag of the previous section, post section, and here is we have to create a new one, and now I'm gonna copy that thing from here and paste it, and now here is the closing tags, this, and now this is the section div, and now here we have to edit it and write service, and now we have to create a div here that have the 25% width, and it will contain this heading and the text. Here is div class, here is adjust 3, here is the div, and now here is the wrap goal. Here is the item class, and now we have given the item class to create a padding on the top and the bottom side of this heading and the text. And now here I'm gonna copy this text and paste it here, and this is a h3 heading. Here is its closing tag, and here is its starting tag, and now here is the paragraph. Here is its closing tag. So now what we need to do, we have to copy it and paste it 4 times, and you can change the text simply. And here is the 4th time, and we have to create this adjust 3, and then here is the box 4. First of all, create the adjust 3. Here is the adjust 3, it have the 25% width, 25%. Here is adjust 3, and here is adjust 3. Now it is okay, and now we will give the style to the box 4. Copy it here. I'm going to copy this, and then here it is, box 4. Here is background, here is URL, here is this dot images, and here is background 3.jpg. we are gonna insert the background. Here I will show you what is its background, the image of its background. Here is the height is 380 pixel, and the padding to the background to create the space on the top side and the bottom side, and 0 for the left and right. And then here is the text align. Here is text align to the center, and here is its background image. This is the background image, and now let's check it. Here I'm gonna save it, reload it, and here is it is inserted. So the background is not apply. Why? Here I'm gonna check it. Here is the fault, and now let's check it. So now here it is inserted, and you can change this text. I'm not going to change this text. This is just a little work, and now I'm gonna create this thing, this and this. So here this side is taking 33%. It is also taking 33% width. It have also 33% width. This is the heading, paragraph, logo, and then text, and this is a list item and all the things. So now let's start. Here is after the closing tag of the section. Here is, let's copy the same code. Here it is, and now here is, copy this, paste it, here is, added this to the box 5, and then here I'm gonna edit it because it have not any header or any heading. So inside the row div, first of all we will create this first div who have the 33% width. Here is adjust one, it is already created, and here is its closing tag. Now here is the wrap call and the item class. Here is the wrap call and item. The wrap call is just for creating the distance between the padding and the divs, and the item is just for creating the padding on the top and downside of the paragraphs. Here you see that this distance, and box 5 is just for creating this border around the div and this distance on the right side. And now here is, first of all I'm gonna put the content of the first div. Here I'm gonna copy this, here it is in the h3 heading. h3, here is the span, and then after this we have to insert the image. Here is the image, and here is image source, images, and here is the logo.png. And then after this we have to insert this text. Here is this, here is this, here is the paragraph is starting, and here we have to insert the anchor tag. Here I'm gonna copy the anchor tag. Here is read more, here it is, and here is more only. So now the first div is created. Here is the h3 heading, and here is its text, and here is the paragraphs. So all the things are okay, and now let's check it. Here it is, but now one thing is left. We have to create a border on its right side like this, and then create a distance inside the border, and we have to use the box 5, and here I'm gonna use it. Here, copy it, box 5, here it is, and here I'm gonna apply this style on the item div, and here is the border right, the border on the right side. Here border right, is 1 pixel solid hash cc, just gray type, and here it is. So now it have not the distance under it, so we have to give it a distance by using the padding, right? Here is the 30 pixel, and then we have to give the minimum height to the whole section, 380 pixel. Here it is, and now here is it. So now here is the padding is created, and this thing have a specific minimum height, that is 380 pixel. And now here you see that when we take the mouse over this, so this anchor tag is become disabled, it is not showing, but the anchor tag is still present. Here you see that it is present. And now here I'm gonna give it some style, then it will be okay. Style, here it is. Here I'm gonna give it border. Here is 3 pixel solid hash D258 3E. Here is the 3E, and then here is the color is hash FF970B. And now check it, and here it is still present. And now the next thing is we have to create this section. So let's start. Here is, this is the div, and now here I'm gonna copy this and paste it right after it. Here it is inside the row div. This is the closing tag of the row div, and here is, copy this, and here it is. So first of all, what we need to do, we have to put some content. So now I'm gonna copy it, and here it is, and then paste it, and here it is, h3, here is h3, and here is span, and here is paragraph, here is the closing tag of the P. And now after it, what we need to do, we have to create the unordered list. First of all, I'm gonna reload it. So here it is, and let's create this list. Here I'm gonna copy a single text, and then I will create the copies of it. Here is the class, here is the link, and here is the UL, and here is the list items, here is the list items, and here is the anchor tag, and here is this hyperreference, here is hyperreference. And now we have to give the style to this list by using its class, and we have to insert these squares. And now let's use its class and give it the styles. First of all, here I'm gonna create a margin on the bottom side of the list. Here is 25 pixels, so a distance is created on the bottom side, and here is the text is aligned to the left side. And then here I'm gonna give a margin on the bottom side of every list item. Here you see that every list item have the margin, and here is this, and here is a margin bottom 5 pixel, and then here is dot link A. I'm gonna give the style to the anchor tags. Here is the anchor tags. First of all, display it as the inline, and then here is block, and then here is the text decoration, none, and here is the font weight. Font weight is become bold, and here is the letter spacing. Letter spacing is 1 pixel, and then here is the font size. Font size is 12 pixel, and now it's okay, and let's execute it. This black dot is a space, and we have give it the height, width and the black background. And now when we take the mouse over it, so its color is red, and I'm also gonna give it this style, and here it is, hover, and here is #F2 26324, and then here is the link li, and before the list items here is the content, and then here is the margin on the right side. So a space is created between the list items. Here you see that this is the margin, right, and here is a space is added, and then here is a display, inline block, and then here is the width, and then here is the height, and then here is the margin bottom. Here I'm going to give 2 pixel margin on the bottom side of every list item. This black dot, so we have created a margin bottom on the downside of these dots, and then here is the background color, it's just like black, and here it is. So now it is inserted, and now we have to create this. I'm gonna create this thing in the next lecture. So thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next video.